The smoke from the California, Oregon, and Washington wildfires continue to make its presence known in South Jersey. These are actual clouds, these bright whites, but where you see this kind of transparent gray on the map, that is smoke, and there was a load of it around us here and even into the ocean, so we are not going to see blue skies anytime today. This is coast to coast, going all the way from California right into our area and even up into Atlantic Canada here. Strongest smoke is where you're seeing that dark gray, which is even extending all the way out to just north of Minneapolis. Now, this is taking a look at a slice of the atmosphere, and this is actually for New York City, but the same concept holds here. We have height here on the left side, and then as we go from left to right, that's just moving from west to east here, so pretty much across New Jersey. Where you're seeing this red line, that's 15,000 feet. That is where we have our thickest smoke. So the smoke that we're seeing generally around 15,000 feet high, so that's why our air quality isn't that bad. Let's go from smoke to Sally. It made landfall this morning just onshore in Alabama, and it is not moving here. Let's take a look at some of our rainfall totals that we've seen so far. Over 1.5 feet in some places in Alabama. 1.5 feet of rain. Here at Atlantic City International Airport, we average 1.5 feet of rain between January to May when you take into account the rain and the melted snow. So pretty incredible here in the region. And as we go into our region here, some of Sally will make its way our way Thursday night into Friday. The question is, how much rain will we see? This is the Canadian model showing relatively light amounts everywhere. This is the GFS model. It's actually the driest of the 3 models. It believes that high pressure will pretty much keep this rain away for the most part, except just along Cape May County. And then here's the North American model showing 1/2 inch plus for much of southeastern New Jersey. I think the Canadian model wins out with this. The potential for rain does start after 8 o'clock on Thursday, but for the most part, it's very hit or miss until after midnight on Thursday night. Even still, it should just be some light rain that ends up getting out of here by the mid to late morning. So here are the rainfall totals again, generally between 1/10 to 1/4 inch for most places here in South Jersey, and most of that should fall during the overnight hours. So for today, here's our high temperatures, low 70s, that's it. Believe it or not, this smoke in the sky is actually reducing our high temperatures, and we've been a little bit on the high side with the forecasted highs. I will admit that, and that's just because of the smoke, which is reducing the amount of sunlight that eventually warms the ground. If you do want to head to the beach, water temperature is still plenty warm here, but the rip current risk is very high. So don't go in the water. You can touch the water, just don't go in the water here. And the burn time is 35 minutes. As we go into tonight, it's another night where we see a wide spread of temperatures, 15-degree difference between Hamilton and Atlantic City, even a 10-degree difference from Stafford right across the 72 bridge into Long Beach Island. Should be dry and partly cloudy with that layer of smoke overhead, and pretty much the same story for Thursday. Eventually temperatures do warm up here, but yesterday I had a high of 80 degrees for the mainland. Today looking to be 70 degrees for our Thursday here. Still a seasonable and comfortable day in South Jersey. Here's our mainland 7-day forecast. Rain showers late Thursday into Friday morning, and then we see increasing sunshine. And as we go into our weekend, we are talking about a much cooler one, and one with some coastal flooding that we will have to watch out for during the Friday and Saturday PM high tides. It should be minor flood stage, but otherwise a fairly nice, if on the cooler side, fall weekend here in South Jersey. Coming up at 6:30 tonight, we're going to talk more about the weekend ahead. We're going to talk about the coastal flooding. We're going to talk about the cooler air. You can find that all on our website and on social media. And again, we'll be back with you at 6:30 this evening.